We're excited to honor the Agee Family Foundation this year. They have been involved for 21 years, and over time, they're more and more involved. Their children and grandchildren are engaged, and it's just been a true blessing for CCSC.
We both were born and raised in Wyoming, and we met at the University of Wyoming as students there.
After we graduated, I went into the oil and gas business. I was a petroleum engineer, and we have worked throughout various states in the United States. And then we had a stint overseas in Indonesia where we spent 12 years there. And then returning to the U.S., and I decided that I'd go into business for myself, which I did. And the next 30 years is we have operated as a private oil and gas firm.
I was a church rep from St. Michael's Catholic Church, and then over time I was selected to be on the board of directors, and so I've been off and on the board for about 14 or 15 years, I guess. We always joke that once Michelle gets your name and number, you're you're there. You're there in and out, depending on the need, and I've been most happy to serve every time. I've been participating as an interviewer on Mondays for probably 20 years. They're interviewing clients, and it's very rewarding. I get more from the experience than I would possibly give to someone who walks in. I often wonder if that isn't God's finger on those files. Some days that I get that person across from me.
She is really good at just being this calming force, which a lot of times is exactly what our clients need. So she makes them feel safe and respected, and they leave and you can tell that they're better for having met with her.
We knew our buildings were inferior and knew we were looking at doing a capital campaign in the next couple of years. But in May of 2015, when the Memorial Day floods hit Houston, that little 3230 Mercer building got hit pretty badly, and it fast-tracked our timeline. When the time came to choose a leader, Judy Agee was the natural person. She embodies CCSC's values, and we felt like with Judy at the helm, others would want to follow. And when I say she embodies CCSC, what I mean by that is our values of seeing the face of Christ in each person who comes through and needs help. And the fact that churches, different denominations can come together, put theology aside, and work together to serve our neighbors in need. And Judy is all in with that.
It's kind of that age-old question, if not you, then who? If I'm so passionate about this ministry, then I should step up and say yes. And that's why our foundation said, yes, we can make an impact here, and we will do it. What remains constant are the clients and the need that continues to amaze me in Houston, of the people that are hungry, the children that are hungry. That doesn't change. In fact, it just gets larger. The numbers have just grown larger. There are lots of food pantries in town, thankfully, but CCSC is more than a food pantry or a clothing closet. It offers a client a step up through the JobNet by providing job services. I've seen the agency evolve thoughtfully in those areas, but the basics stay the same. It's still the people, the clients, the volunteers that make this happen.
The word gratitude that we've have focused on over the last several years really is a premise that I think all of us living in this country need to be aware of, the gratitude that we are able to help others while living our lives in relative comfort. And given that, it is a duty almost to be looking for other ways to help people who are not able to share that same level of gratitude.
I think it's a brighter future for CCSC and for the clients that come through the doors. So,
Yeah, the two are inseparable.
right.